field to boot this one away. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They moved the ball in the last possession, but a devastating end of the drive, a pick six, and they recover from that right now. First play of the drive, they look to the right. Tackle made after the completion.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
Second down after that previous play. The shotgun running play call. Fights through the tackler. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Looking downfield, it's Beck. Looks left and finds his target there. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. The shotgun handoff here. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The penalty backs him up, 1st and very long. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Bell. Defense makes the stop after the completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Going the other way, can they catch him? That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. Had to reluctantly settle for a field goal last time out. Really want to find the end zone here. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Boy, what a play by this linebacker. That option play got to the outside. I thought they had a chance on the perimeter, but the speed and the awareness of that linebacker makes a huge play.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And it's incomplete. In and out of the hands of the running back. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Now it's 3rd down and long. They would hate to waste this great field position. Running out of time in the pocket. With the catch, it's Taylor. Will he score here? And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. But they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the PAT puts them up 17 now. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and he'll start at the 25. Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Good enough for the first down to the 37.
Boy, great patience and acceleration to be able to pick up this first down by this back from Georgia. You think of Georgia backs, you think about Herschel Walker right away, right? Sonny Michel, Todd Gurley, Nick Chubb, Knowshon Moreno. I mean, the list goes on and on of great Georgia backs.
Gets rid of it on the move. Tried to squeeze one in there, but it's incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Takes the handoff. It's Etienne. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
He's going out of bounds at the 41. Third down coming.
Now the offense facing a third and long from their own 41. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking to make a big play downfield. The QB throws his third pick of the day. Can he take it all the way? Tough running there. Not just the pick, but a big return. Sets up the offense in good position.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack, because right now, this isn't working.
Gives it to the back. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Chris, the defense catches a break here. They got behind coverage, looked like a big play, if not a touchdown, and the receiver just dropped the ball.
So the ball at midfield, and now the offense facing a third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, it's tipped to the line and intercepted. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will set up the offense at the 38. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment.
Well, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Caught near the sticks. It's Young. And they've got him down at the 3. Big gain on that completion.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
A chance to get right back into this football game. It's first down and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia. And now they'll set up for the point after. PHC is good. They still trail, though. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away.
LSU 17, Georgia 7.
fielded in the end zone. It's Thomas. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Takes the handoff and he'll head left. Fights off a defender. And the Sauk were able to bring him down quickly.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, LSU 17, Georgia 7.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Gets some space around the 30. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a first down. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back. Just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right. And then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a first down.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. Ball handed off. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Crosses the 10-yard line. Costly holding penalty there. Backs him up 10 yards. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Tigers. No chance to catch him. Kicking team out for the PAT try. Extra point makes it a 17-point game. Now they get set to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Aggressive call, a deep shot on 1st down, but incomplete.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Back to throw. It's Beck. Catch made on the left side. And they get him down after the completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
On the run here, lets it go. It's picked off again, the 4th for this QB today. Takes the pick to the end zone. Touchdown, LSU. And a pick six, a monster play by this defense.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
Automatic in the PAT. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Return starts from inside the 5. When he's got some space here. And the returner heads out of bounds. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. First down, looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Bell. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. That's a big hit at the end, but they earned a fresh set of downs.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure to allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
And it's a bunch formation. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking to scramble. On the run here. Lets it go. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Finds that big tight end for a short pass.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
I mean, wrap them up, but the gain is good enough for a first down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. Back to pass. It's back. Short connection to the tight end here. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Got a lane. Can he get in? All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. They're setting out to try the PAT. They make the PAT, but still trail 31-14. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back.
31, Georgia 14.
Bringing it out. It's Thomas. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Turns on the speed. It's a foot race. All the way for a touchdown. Special teams making a monster play. The returner gets the touchdown, but a bunch of guys contributed that time.
Yeah, exactly right. The blocks up front really set the tone to be able to give him his chance. You don't see this happen very often in this game where a guy gets a chance to have a kickoff return for a touchdown. Everything has to be just perfect, and of course, he had the speed to be able to get it all the way to the end zone.
I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. It looks like the hands team were able to recover the football.
All I can think of is maybe they saw something in the first quarter that made them think that an onside kick would work here, but they came up a bit short. Now we'll see if their defense can hold them and limit the damage.
Line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's reeled in. It's Lovett. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down. The Dogs will come to the line to run the hurry up.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a...
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs.
Chris, as you know, anytime you hit a big post route like this for a touchdown, the timing between the quarterback and the receiver is essential. Nice job of not waiting too long. Quarterback takes a hitch, gets the ball out early, and allows his receiver to run underneath the beautifully thrown football for the touchdown.
Georgia, 21. Return runs out of bounds.
Here comes that LSU offense back onto the field.
Let's go.
Handoff heading left. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. An inside give now from the shotgun. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. And the wideout goes in motion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's getting 4th down and inches.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards, didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
We've reached the 2-minute warning here. Let's see if this offense can build on this big lead before halftime. On their own side of the 50, but they're going to go for it here on 4th and inches. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop.
Chris, how about this? The offensive coordinator decides to run the quarterback on a design run to try to catch the defense napping, but the defense was not having it at all. Waiting for that play to be run, comes up with a nice stop to get the ball back.
Looking to throw. It's Beck. Receiver makes the grab.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
Off play action, he's looking to throw. And he finds his tight end for the catch. And finally tackle him down at the 2-yard line. What a play on that completion.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends that are really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw. You can see what he does after the catch, and he is a tough matchup for whether it's a safety, a nickel, or a linebacker.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. Ball moved back to the 4 for 2nd and goal. Trying to find the end zone off the right side. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia. And they'll set up with a PAT. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. kickoff team on the field getting set now.
The score, LSU 38, Georgia 28.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Thomas. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. That last possession, they got stopped on 4th down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. Moves the ball to the 25. Good enough for a first down.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. Forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Back to throw. It's Nussmeier. Lofting it toward the left sideline. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. They're going to have to make some adjustments there and really go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
Linebacker shifting around now. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Catch made on the right side.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
They'll try to run for the first down. Looks like LSU has the first down.
Here's a great example of the back knowing where he needed to go on this play, and he didn't mess around. He got between the tackles and earned every single yard.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down.
Here we go. 40.
And the quarterback dropping back. He's going for a big play downfield. And the pass is dropped. Incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. Just what they wanted. You've got a chance to make a huge play. Everybody does their job. Great route. Quarterback puts it right on the money, and he just drops it.
He'll look to throw it here on second down. Contact as he let the ball go. And it's incomplete. Just 10 seconds remaining now.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And he lofts it toward the sideline. And it's intercepted as he threw it into heavy traffic that time. And he'll be brought down as time runs out here in the first half. A minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And they'll kick it away now to get this third quarter underway. Returner looking to create better field position. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Just a really good ball here to be able to pick up this first down for the Georgia offense. And being able to have a balanced attack, so important in modern college football, and Georgia does that as well as anybody.
Quick completion to the tight end. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
And completion makes it second and short. He hands it off from the gun. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Looking to throw it on first down. Looking for the wide out. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. Tackle is finally made, but an explosive gain. They'll move it down to the 23-yard line. Georgia getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Back to pass. It's back. There's a shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Trying to come all the way back. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the 3rd quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
Point after, up and good. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. And a huge gain. They finally bring him down at the 11.
And this guy is as fast as there is in college football. It's so much fun to watch him when he gets out in space with room to go. And you just know the home crowd is loving this.
So here we go. Off the huge gain, they set up now suddenly in the red zone for 1st and 10. Here comes a handoff. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kurt, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
And the stop made just short of the goal line. They'll put it at the 2. Crucial 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Complete with the running back, but can he get there? Dropped for a loss after the catch on 3rd down. Sets up a 4th down now. Looking to throw. It's Nussmeier. He's got it near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Here's the handoff. He moves the ball out past the 25-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Grab near the sticks. It's Bell. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
This guy's been such a big factor in this game. Already a couple touchdowns. Now they need the first down. They dial him up again, and he delivers.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Oh, it's a reverse. Breaks loose at the 45. They keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46.
You know, we're seeing this more and more where wide receivers are getting involved in the running game, both here in college and also up in the NFL. I think it's due to plays like this one right here, and it's not going to change anytime soon. Excellent play call.
1st and 10 now for the offense. To throw, it's back. Short throw complete to the tight end. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Brings up 2nd down.
A completion makes it 2nd and short. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. And it falls incomplete.
Well, that's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
Still down by double digits in the 3rd quarter. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. He's got it. A 4th down conversion. Drive stays alive. They've got him, but that completion good enough for 1st down yardage.
This crowd is trying to make a difference in this football game and cheering on their defense, and that play right there will make everybody take a seat. What a great job of converting here.
One man at the backfield, and he'll get the football. In the clear at the 25. Tackle made after a big gain.
But really good run by this running back. The defense fortunate to be able to bring him down inside the 10-yard line. But it's 1st and goal for the offense.
1st and goal, handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Forced out of bounds, just short of the end zone.
Well, at this stage of the game, this offense is clearly thinking it's 4-down territory. They need points on the board, and they need them in a hurry.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Stopped right there at the line, no gain.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop there on 3rd and goal. It brings us to 4th and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this kind of drive, you're this close, inside the 3-yard line, you've got to come away here with a touchdown.
Looking to pass. It's back. Touchdown, Dogs. This game is far from over. That's just been unstoppable today. The quarterback finds his favorite receiver for yet another touchdown.
Man, that is another touchdown for this guy. And what's been very unique is they've moved him around. He's the left, on the right, outside, inside. Also, ability to get downfield and make a catch. He can catch it underneath. Just a total package, having a dream game.
LSU 45. Georgia 42.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away.
Returner runs out of bounds.
Here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. They'll run it here. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
Empty set now, 5 wide. The linebacker shifting around now. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Second down, we're going to throw it. With the catch, it's Lacy. A crucial 8-yard gain sets up a makeable 3rd and 2. Offense cranking up the tempo now, no huddle. Running play called on 3rd and short. And it's good for a first down to the 36. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle.
Man, I love the toughness from this offense here on 3rd down and short. Being able to get behind a big physical offensive line. They get a hat on a hat, get enough of a push, and the back is able to get behind there and find just enough real estate to pick up the first down.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Your game on the play. Bring it up. Second down. That's the end of the 3rd quarter. With the score, LSU 45, Georgia 42.
First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Hands off to the left. The pickup is 9, so it sets up a 3rd and 1 now. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. They'll try to pick up the 3rd down yardage on the ground. And he is stuffed right at the line. I don't think he got it.
Wow, the defense prevented them from getting the first down. How about that? Nice job of holding their point there at the defensive line. They came close to getting the first, but the defense deserves credit. Now we've got 4th and inches.
Tackle made at the 41. That's first down yardage.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this first down. And Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. This middle linebacker can play all over the field. That's how they bring him in the blitz, and he gets home.
Yeah, usually you think of this middle linebacker who's kind of a sideline-to-sideline player defending the run, but here the timing and the instincts as a blitzer coming right through the middle of that offensive line, and he gets to the quarterback.
The offense has done well to choose some clock here. Now they'll come up on second down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Now, I love how they're using the receiver here in motion. With a weapon like this, just get him the football. Simple throw for the quarterback. He's got all that speed built up. You get him the ball out there in space with a couple blockers, and you get big plays like this right here.
Snags the quick throw. Touchdown, Tigers. Strong game by this quarterback.
Chris, it's a great touchdown by the quarterback and receiver, and I just can't help but think this is why defensive coordinators work so hard on the pursuit drill. Better effort from the collective defense might have prevented that from being a touchdown.
And the point after is right down the middle. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last drive, the ground game was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Nice grab. It's Bell. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
To the air, it's Beck. The pass rush closing in. Catch made on the left side. Eventually they tackled him, but what a spin move to earn him the first down. The Dogs come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Had been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Bulldogs pick up enough for a first down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Not enough on that one. It falls incomplete. Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Touchdown, Georgia. A strong fight back. That's a crucial score, Kirk. Makes it a one-possession game and makes the stretch run of this very interesting.
Yeah, now the pressure turns to their opponent and their offense. The momentum is starting to tilt, and it's your job to go into your 4-minute offense. But I'd expect this defense to be extra aggressive to try to get this ball back.
Bringing it out, it's Thomas. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Okay, so So here comes the LSU offense back on the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
They're behind the sticks on 2nd and long here from the 12. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Scanning the field. It's Nussmeier. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And he's tackled after the catch. Here we are late in a close game. Crucial play coming up, 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he's got it.
Oh, big hookup here. He's forced to throw the ball on 3rd down, and the connection's going to keep this drive alive, and also, more importantly, just keep that clock moving.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
Let's go. Black 24. Black 24. Arrow.
Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Fires it to the wideout. He pulls it in for a big gain. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big gain.
That's one way to be able to move the football up the field in a hurry. These are the types of plays that can really galvanize an offense.
Ringo. Ringo. Igloo. Tuna.
Off the play fake on 1st down. On the junior, gets home, making a sack there. The sack sets up 2nd down.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all in the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage. We head now to the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to bleed out the clock and secure this win. That's an important 1st down on that running play.
Here we go.
Handoff as they try to work the clock here. Tackled way behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose 7 yards. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. 2nd and long, but you'd expect another run here to try to bleed the clock.
Come on, set.
To the air, it's Nussmeier. Bringing pressure. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete. 8th play of the drive coming up. Got a long way to go on 3rd down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And it's complete downfield.
Well, why not, Chris? Here we are in the 4th quarter. It's 3rd down. This guy's been making plays all game long. Go back to him again, and it works out.
LSU has moved into the red zone. Handoff here from the shotgun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
Okay, ready?
Defensive fans getting frustrated. Offense continues to march.
691, Gator Spark. Jackrabbit. Flare. Flare.
Give it to the back again. He's got a lane. Can he make the end zone? And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, LSU.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
Extra point, up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the 4th quarter. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. The Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Looking to pass. It's Beck. Looking right. This one caught. Enough for a first down at the 37. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set.
Gain of 12. And that's good enough for a first down.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. Catch made for a big game, but the fans are wondering where was that earlier in this football game. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Still plenty of life left.
And the score.
Well, hold on now, Chris. We're under 2 minutes to go, and these guys will not go away. They hit this extra point. You cover an onside kick. You never know.
And the PAT is good. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick.
Georgia 56.
And the receiving team makes the recovery. The hands team does its job perfectly. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. Crucial possession here. This game just got tighter. 3-point game, final quarter. What will the play calling philosophy be here? They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
Boy, this offense's execution has been on point all game long, but especially in this fourth quarter. They're getting better and better, and this defense seems to have just quit out there.
And the offense will just take a knee. Well, really entertaining one. It was fun one to call. They get the W, Kirk, in a shootout.
Not much to criticize for either of these teams on the offensive side, where they put on a great show. But for the two defenses, especially the losing squad, you can't imagine their coach is too happy with their performance.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.